こんにちは皆さん、テリチャンネルのテリです。いつも動画を見てくれてありがとう。今日はですね、ラシアとウクライナの戦争が始まってから私の国、ラシアと隣のジョージアで起きていることについて話したいと思います。大きく3つ変わったことがありました。それを話す前に私の声は常にウクライナと共にあります。そして世界のほとんどの人も同じだと思います。そのためラシアが多くの国から制裁を受けました。しかし私の国はラシアに制裁をする予定はありません。これについて後で話します。一つ目はラシアのヘイトです。ラシアの人たちも戦争が始まってから難しいな状況にあり、他の国に逃げようとしています。そして私の国は隣です。私が記事を見てしたのは戦争が始まってから25,000人のラシア人がジョージアにやってきました。私の国の人口は400万人くらい小さいな国なので、これはすごいことです。Let me speak on English now because it's very hard to explain on Japanese for me. So after 2008, like a war with Russia occupied 20% of our country. So many people in Georgia was very angry about the Russian government, and some of the people was angry about the Russian people too. Among them, many young people also in Georgia doesn't like a Russian government. Unfortunately, some of the stores in Georgia say on the door with the paper that a Russian people is not allowed there, or some exchanging shops in Georgia they are not letting Russian people to exchange ruble to lari or in different money. Of course, not all the shops are like that. Some of the big places are still exchanging ruble, but the difference from buying and selling is very big. One of the biggest bank in Georgia, Bank of Georgia, if Russian people wants to be member of them, they have to apply some a document paper that, for example, they doesn't accept this war and they are supporting Ukraine too. Also, they have to apply the document that this 20% territory which is occupied by Russia, these people are agreeing that this territory still belongs to Georgia, and also they should not share their social media to Russian propaganda. また街で本当に多くのウクライナの国旗、そしてウクライナの色が見ることができます。So as I mentioned up, I'm supporting Ukraine so much, but I also don't agree to treat Russian people like this too. ラシア人もウクライナのことにショックを受けていました。私はラシアに住むいとこに連絡が取りましたが、彼もとってもびっくりしたと落胆でした。ウクライナの戦争をしたいのはラシア人のせいではありません。ラシアの政府のせいです。2つ目はインフレーションです。物価、そして家賃がとっても高くになりました。私の友達の日本人はもともと家賃$700だったですけど、来月から$1,200になりました。これはラシア人がめちゃくちゃ来たことが関係あります。特にジョージアに住む外国人は家賃がだいたい1から2万円ほど上がったみたいです。Let me speak on English again a little. In this month, metro price in Georgia, it got a double price. And bus to city is also almost double price went up. Compared to price of the food, metro is nothing, and bus too. Because oil price, sugar price and flour price, this is what you need in your life to live. It's 30% off the prices, and it's very hard for most of the Georgians to live with these prices. Our head city is Tbilisi, right? So most of the people in Tbilisi is working from the different cities. My home city, Rustavi, from there almost 60-70% is working in Tbilisi. They didn't have enough salary even before to be enough for food and for transportation too, and now is more worse. For example, my sister is working from Rustavi to Tbilisi. It's pretty far because she takes around 1 hour to go to job. And because it's far, she's using both transportation. She's using metro and the bus too. So both of them is now double price almost. So before, when she was spending like monthly to go and come back around 30-40 lari, now she will spend 80 lari. So this is very crazy. Most of the people are in exactly same situation as my sister because they don't have enough salary and they are working on this like such a long distance, and now these prices are getting like a fire. It makes like a life impossible to live. People like my family, and there are more like poor people than us, it's very hard for them to live because everything price is going up, like food, transportation, but their salary is always staying same. これはとても大変です。とっても。3つ目はポリティクスです。ジョージア政府はウクライナをサポートしていること、ラシアは制裁をしないこと、これはどちらも本当です。経済制裁はこの後もするつもりはないと言っています。ジョージア is very reliant to Russian tourists and like import-export business. そして私たちはラシアの隣にあります。なので難しいところにあります。Some Japanese people are like upset about why our country didn't give Russia the sanctions. Georgian people was very angry about when they heard that Georgian government was not doing sanctions for Russia, and that's why here was this kind of very big like demos every day. But if you think logically, we are in a very hard situation too, especially we experienced what Ukraine is like experiencing now. I mean 2008 year war. That's why we are very near to Russia. It's very like a dangerous situation us too. We are such a small country, so if like anything, something little bit even wrong will happen, like we will be in exactly same situation as Ukraine again. I'm not scared about like Russia at all, but like I just want to avoid war as much as possible. Like almost every day I'm watching of Ukraine news, and so many people are dying, so many innocent people, and this makes me very sad. だから早く戦争は終わることをお願いします。少しでもジョージアのシチュエーションを知ってもらえたら嬉しいです。今日のビデオはここまでです。最後まで見てくれてありがとう。次のビデオでお会いしましょう。またね。